There is no shortage of people on this planet who are disappointed with God, resentful of God, angry with God, frustrated with God, and have lost trust in God. Why do they feel this way? It happens because an event doesn't conform with the image we have of God in our minds. Our expectations play an important role in life, and the expectations we have of life as a disciple of Jesus can support or destroy a life of faith. What did Jesus himself say to expect of life as his disciple? If the world hates you, know that it has hated me before it hated you. John 15:18. For Saint Apollinaris, these words weren't just another teaching to ponder for some possible future situation. They were words he had to live every day. Apollinaris was the bishop of Ravenna, Italy, appointed by our first pope, Saint Peter himself. In his 26 years there, he faced constant attack. Over and over again, he was exiled. He would leave, preach elsewhere, and then secretly return. In Ravenna, he was nearly beaten to death and thrown out to the seaside beach, where fellow Christians found him and nursed him back to health. Another time, Apollinaris was locked in a dungeon to starve to death. But after 4 days, the Romans found him alive and, out of fear, sent him on a ship to Greece. He made his way back to Ravenna, but this time the Romans made sure he'd be gone for good. They beat him to death, and in his dying breaths, he prophesied that the Church would ultimately win over the Roman Empire. The non-stop hatred and violence Saint Apollinaris endured would have made most people bitter, probably even bitter with God for letting them go through such terrible treatment, but not Apollinaris. What was the difference with him? His expectations. Jesus describes a number of things we can expect in our quest to follow him and share his life, love, and message with the world. Persecution, hatred, and rejection are all part of the life we are called to live. We would prefer a different type of Christianity, but whatever that may be, it's not Christianity. And in the quest for a Christianity that does not require us to live the disciplined life of a disciple, or suffer as Jesus forewarned that we would, we create expectations that will be crushed by the reality of life. If we are going to go down the road of expectation, let us base our expectations on the rock of Jesus' teachings. Let's make that decision today. What do I expect of myself, others, and God? Are these expectations aligned with reality? I will base my expectations on Jesus' teachings. Feast Day, July 20th. Feast day shared by Saints Justa and Rufina, Saint Elijah and Saint Aurelius, patron saint of epilepsy and gout. Symbols: sword. Michael saved $400 on tires for his wife's car. Want to save big too? Looking for extra income? Earn 100% commissions with no selling involved. Ready to make money from home with no fear of rejection? Go to the link in the box below to learn how and to start saving and earning. Rick Herring,